Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a reading for you today for the third week of August 2025. Keep in mind, Pisces, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a personal reading done by me, you can visit my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. So as always, Pisces, feel free to delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say it's you, it could be the person you're dealing with, and vice versa. Same goes to you, cross-watcher. All right. So Pisces, what's going on with Pisces? We've got somebody's being indecisive about something right now because there's been some sort of damage that has been incurred in this connection. Can you tell us the story, Spirit, on this indecisive energy? There's the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So somebody's indecisive right now about wanting to come in. Now, whoever this is somebody who has potentially been ignoring you, or maybe you've been ignoring them, and maybe that's why they're feeling indecisive. They're not really fully... whoever this is cannot align themselves with a decision yet. Now, it looks like there's been a lot of conflict between you and whoever this is with the Five of Wands. There may be some actual rip-roaring battles that have taken place here that have caused a lot of emotional dysregulation within this connection. And so Pisces, for a lot of you, you may have felt like you had to end this connection because you were dealing with something that felt impossible to get through here. And you may feel like it doesn't matter how much you put in towards a connection, you are not receiving any return on your investment. And for a lot of you, you're not receiving the emotional connection that you feel like you may need. Just beware of anybody who wants to make you feel like you're selfish if you're not giving everything of yourself to them. And then when you ask, is there any way that I can get anything in return for this? And they turn around and call you selfish for that as well. Because that's what I'm kind of seeing here. I'm seeing somebody here who literally isn't giving to the connection at all. And I'm getting that there was an ending that had occurred between you and whoever this was, because it was almost like it was the best thing that you feel like you could possibly have done for yourself. What is the situation here? What is the situation here? Or maybe you're feeling indecisive about this. Whether you want to, because, okay, here's another way to read this, okay? There's been a lot of conflict. There's been a lot of combativeness in this connection. And there may be a level of indecisiveness about whether to allow this person back into your life because of the damage that has been incurred in this connection, or to just leave it the way it is. Because right now, it feels almost like... if you decided to end this completely right now, it would feel like a painless, wanted ending with that Ten of Swords in reverse. What is the situation here on indecisive? What is the situation on indecisive? Yeah, so a lot of you may be actually removing negativity, cleansing, but you're also in this state of feeling like you don't know whether you want to allow this person back in, because it is showing up that you do love this person unconditionally, and unconditional love means something very specific. It means that no matter what it is, no matter what the trials and tribulations are within this connection, you still feel a great deal of true love for whoever this is. But it looks like somebody is considering discarding something right now because it would be in one's best interest to do that. Or you may feel like this person had discarded you and you feel almost like it might be in your best interest to keep your distance. But I'm just getting that for a lot of you that is the case. A lot of you are really kind of aligning yourself with the notion that this may be the best situation, is to just keep this person at a distance. What is the obstacle here for Pisces? You have a value system difference with whoever this is. The two of you have value system differences, but yet you both feel like you've had very good times and memories together with the reminiscing card. And so the challenge is to, you're either going to have to align your value systems in order to be able to truly enjoy each other. So that means that there's going to have to be compromise here, or like there is a Piscean who I am connecting to right now that is basically like, oh hell no, I am not doing this. And it's mainly because I'm looking up at what was originally shown. And even though it shows that you love this person unconditionally, a part of you is like, I don't know if I want to take this person back right now because life feels like it might be easier without them. What is the value? What is the story on the values here? What is the story here? Okay. Well, we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Knight of Cups showing up here. We've got the Fool in reverse. We've got the Four of Swords, the Empress, the Two of Swords, and we've got the Queen of Cups. There may be another energy. Because here's the thing. Now the indecisive card, which now we've got the Two of Swords showing up here, which is also indicating indecisiveness. Whoever this is not, you're not talking to whoever this is right now. With the Four of Swords, things have been laid to rest here. Now it does look like the two of you have value system differences here. And it also looks like you have tried to make this work and there's a lack of cooperation. You've tried to make it work. You do not collaborate or cooperate well together. And it looks like even though it is showing up here is that when this person potentially comes back in, or if you want to try and make this work, the value system differences that had created problems in this connection are going to continue to create problems. And part of the reason why I'm seeing it this way is because the Fool in reverse is showing up as well, which means that it's showing up here that you already know what you've gone through before, and you should be able to reasonably predict the consequences of your actions moving forward. And if whatever it is that you're trying to have this person collaborate with you on or cooperate with you on has been something you've tried to do in the past and it failed, which is showing up that it looks like it was that way. And for a lot of you, whoever this is may have other energies. I'm just saying that. We do see indecisive. I see two different feminines showing up here. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get too hung up on the gender here. But it does look like with that Five of Wands, there could be some level of jealousy that you've had to deal with. It does look like you are, whoever this is may try to utilize idealization in order to get back into your life. So whoever this is may gas you up, may make you feel like you're the most special human being on the planet. just rest assured that once you are in a position where you've now accumulated assets together or you've moved in together, just expect that things will go back to the way they were. That's what's showing up here. So what is the situation on this? What's the situation on values? We've got, yeah, they're pretending. Exactly what I said. That Knight of Cups, which is your court card, by the way, is a very, I see some readers tell, and I do believe in the subjectivity of reading tarot 100%. But some tarot readers will tell you it's one of the most beautiful energies in the deck. I see it as something to be, on high alert, be on alert here, because the Knight of Cups can sweep you off your feet a little bit, which means we're not grounded anymore. We're not really making decisions rooted in reality sometimes because we're in this, dreamy Neptunian energy. And now we've got pretending coming out, just confirming what I had already said. There's a potential that this person is going to utilize idealization in order to get back to where they need to be with you. And they might actually do it through reminiscing on all the good times the two of you have had together. Just remember, and then it's showing up with the synchronicities card is showing up here. So this means, Pisces, that whatever this is something you've gone through with this person before that led to, it's either you've gone through this with this person before or you've gone through this with somebody else before, and this is repeating now because you're being given an opportunity to do things differently this time. And it looks like it's to recognize that there's a value system difference. For some of you, you were connected to somebody who was searching for others or searching something up while the two of you were connected. I am getting that it's not necessarily that way for every single one of you, but for some of you, whoever this is somebody who was connecting to others while the two of you were in a relationship. So what is in the hidden position for Pisces? What does Pisces not see coming? Destiny. Something's destined here. Ooh, you're destined to reunite with whoever this is. Interesting. You have a destined reunion coming in. Tell us the story on destiny and reunion, please, Spirit. Destined reunion. There's the Three of Swords. So for a lot of you, this is something this has something to do with something getting in the way of this connection. So whether this has, because I'm seeing that, so this could have to do with a family member. It could be another. For a lot of you, this is not necessarily a romantic connection that came between the two of you. I'm just seeing that there was a lot of combativeness and conflict in this connection. Okay? And when I see the Empress and the Queen of Cups, whoever this is, you could be the Queen of Cups. Whoever this is may love you very, very much. It could be their mother that got in the way with that Empress. It could be whatever, but it is destined that this person is going to remove the wedge that came between the two of you and want to reunite with you, okay? After there has been some sort of long pause between the two of you. So this pause has been so long, or it will have been so long by the time they come in, that you're going to believe that this relationship is dead and over, okay? But it's showing up with death in reverse that it is not over. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. So there's going to be, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse to the Ace of Wands in reverse, that shows pause, that shows delay, okay, inaction. There's no action, there's been a delay. And it's also showing up that it may be you who's made the decision at this point that it's in your best interest to not be connected to whoever this is, because there's been a lot of pain and a lot of Like, obviously, we see value system difference. We see that there's been a lack of being able to collaborate well together or cooperate or work well together. And then on top of it, there have also been other energies that have been involved in this connection that have also created havoc and problems. And so when this person does decide to reunite with you, just expect that we did see the King of Cups in reverse. They may be very emotional. It may be emotional manipulation. Can we get the situation on Destiny, please? Can we get the situation on Destiny? There's whoever this is connected to somebody's coming towards you. This is a soulmate connection. This is maybe over a course of time, but in order for them to come towards you, they have to let go of something else right now. There's something else. For some of you, it may be another relationship. They have to actually discard this other relationship. I was already seeing it that way. They have to remove the wedge that came between the two of you in order to make this work. But this means they have to do something like discard the other connection in order to move towards you and have a discussion with you. Okay, so what is the advice? What is the advice for Pisces? Sabotage. Self-love. Just a second. What is the story behind sabotage? The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Here's the thing, okay, Pisces, like I was getting, we do see that whoever this is eventually coming in. They're going to have to discard somebody in order to come towards you. I'm getting here that whoever this is going to be pretending something in order to get into your good graces. This is something you've gone through before, and it's going to be up to you to understand that you have the potential to heal from something here, but you're also at very high risk of sabotaging something as well. We have that there's going to be some sort of offer that's being made here, but it's going to be with somebody where there's a value system difference. Whoa. Okay, Pisces, you're the one who's dealing with two different energies. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. Sometimes it takes me a second because of all the energies that are out. I'm just seeing this now. And I'm actually getting angel kisses as I'm saying this, so I know I'm right for whoever this is that I'm connecting to. There's something here where you're going to sabotage a genuinely good... Because I'm like, what? Why is the Ace of Pentacles showing up in the upright here besides sabotage? You've got somebody else coming in for you that's destined. This is somebody who you have not been talking to for a very, very long time. And whoever this is, you've also got somebody else who you've been at odds with here, who wants to come in and try and make something work with you. And it looks like they're going to really try and romance you and sweep you off your feet. And there's a very high potential here that there's something here that's better for you. And whoever this is was in your life before. They may have connected with somebody else, okay? And when they've connected with whoever this is, it's turned out that it is not what they thought it would be. And it looks like they may want to come in and reunite with you in some way. And they will have to remove whoever this is in order to get back in your life. And it looks like that is your Ace of Pentacles. That is going to be your Ace of Pentacles here. Now, the problem is that you've got something else coming in here first. Okay, so there's such potential that you're going to sabotage a truly good situation here if you don't choose yourself when this other situation comes in. It's almost like there's something that you're meant to get clarity on, and it has to do with choosing yourself. Now, there's some sort of reunion that is meant to happen, and I don't know that it's necessarily in romance right away, at least. Whoever this is for a lot of you, it is, because it looks like if you take this other opportunity that's going to come in first, this this other one that's supposedly coming in for you, is that other opportunity will be sabotaged. And you're going to feel like you've wasted your time with this other person because it looks like you both have a value system difference, and you are going to move on anyways. And it's going to be a difficult decision with the Two of Swords, and you're going to have to make the most compassionate decision for everyone moving forward, because it looks like you genuinely have true unconditional love even for this other person. And so there's a potential here that you are going to go for this, but it's showing up that you have something else coming towards you, and that you may sabotage this other opportunity. What is the situation here for Pisces? What is the situation? Yeah, and then you're going to end up running. You could potentially get yourself caught up in a situation that you're going to feel like you don't want to be involved in, especially if somebody else comes in and you're going to run, and because there's a magnetic attraction to something else. And for some of you, it may be a family. It may be somebody who you've had family with, or you feel very closely linked to. Family is showing up here, so whoever this is somebody that you've got a very strong connection with. All right, what is in the external influence for Pisces? Oops, almost dropped those. I don't want to drop the whole deck. It's the worst. All right, we're going to stop here. Third party. So there is, okay, thank you for confirmation. This person is coming in as the third party. I always consider these two positions to be in correspondence to each other. So there's somebody who's destined to come in to reunite with you, and this creates a third party situation if you decide to try and make something work with somebody who it doesn't look like it's been working out very well for you, Pisces. If whoever it is that I'm connecting to, there's somebody who you love unconditionally, it's not working out very well. And it looks like you're at a very high risk of getting yourself caught up in a situation where you now become trapped after, it's kind of like we've got the Knight of Cups and the Pretending card. That's the bait. That's the bait to get you into the trap, and then once you're in the trap, they switch. The bait and switch. We've got somebody else who's better for you showing up here. They are somebody who may have felt like there was mistakes made. Maybe you feel like there were mistakes made on your part. They feel like there were mistakes made on their part. This is somebody you have not been talking to for a while. You thought it was over. We even saw the Death in reverse. Something you thought was over is coming back. What is this third party card? We've got the Page of Swords in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The Temperance in reverse. We got the King of Swords. The Two of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so here's the thing, is that here's what Spirit's trying to tell you here. There's a very high potential that whatever mistakes you've made in the past with either the person who's trying to connect with you now, or this other person that you may not have been suspecting at all, is that you may not be gaining or gathering the information that you should be gathering before jumping in head first with the Fool in reverse, okay? Because somebody's pretending to be a certain way, and it's showing up that this has happened to you more than once with the Synchronicities card, okay? So you're not gaining enough information about the situation or the person before just diving right in and getting yourself caught up in the trap. So it looks like there's a very high potential that when you do choose to detach from whatever energy it is that you may get yourself caught up in, that you're doing it after somebody else comes in to have a conversation. For a lot of you, this could be an ex. A lot of you, it could be an ex person coming in for a conversation, and this is going to cause you to want to walk away from whoever it is that's been trying to connect with you now and move in a new direction and leave this person behind, because we're getting a lot of instability. You may be unstable with whoever this is, and this is going to create a certain level of triggering in whoever it is that you're walking away from. Now, you may have done this before. That's why mistakes is showing up here. That may not be the case for all of you, but I'm just making sure I mention it because I see it. So what is the situation? Oh, yes, there's somebody returning. And there's maybe something legal going on. We did see the King of Swords. This may have something to do with, you may have been legally married to this person. Maybe there is something legal going on with this person. Maybe somebody needs your help. It looks like there's some other person who you are not suspecting at all, where it is destined that the two of you are going to reunite. And it looks like whoever this is now becomes a potential third party because you are connected to somebody else, right? But they are coming in to negotiate something with you. And it could be rooted in something legal for a lot of you. All right. So what is the outcome for Pisces? The outcome for Pisces. We've got secrets. Ooh. Overwhelmed. Gee. That's it. Okay. Can we get more on this? I don't want to say anything yet, because I have a feeling I know what this is. You're going to what? That's it. Okay, I'm not even going to look at the other cards yet. Okay, so here's what happens. This is what happens. It's a comic, and I'm just noticing that there are very common issues that go on in relationships. So here's the problem, is that a lot of people get themselves so caught up in these really, really toxic connections that it becomes unsafe to actually walk away from the situation unless you're doing it strategically or secretly, almost like you need to have some sort of escape plan. And for somebody who I'm connecting to, you may be connecting to somebody who's dangerous enough where you need an actual escape plan, but it doesn't have to be somebody who's overtly dangerous. It just looks like now you're going to be in a situation here where you realize, oh no, something else came in. Like, look at how guilty she feels in this card. Something else came in that is so much better for me. And now I need to make a new decision moving forward here. And this means I have to walk away from somebody else who you may not have even had to have been involved with in the first place. And this is going to cause you to become overwhelmed, fearful. We've got the 9 of Swords and the Moon. Okay, so just be aware, like I'm connecting to a Pisces right now who is going to be in a state of serious fear about having to walk away from something that it looks like you should already know that you shouldn't be getting involved with, okay, is what is showing up here. And so when this other thing comes in, you are going to be at very high risk. For some of you, you're just at very high risk of being in a precarious situation. Let's just put it that way, because somebody's going to come in and communicate with you. This is somebody who you're very, very attracted to, and you're going to, you know what I'm getting is that whoever this is that's coming in, that's not this person, this other person who you're not really suspecting, is somebody who you're very attracted to. And so it's almost like you're weak to this energy. And as a result of being weak to the energy of feeling attracted to this person, you're getting yourself caught up in a very difficult situation when something better comes in for you. Because now you're stuck having to walk away. Can we get the situation before we close this out? This actually took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Yeah, you're going to be coming together with somebody else, and there's a potential for somebody to retaliate against you for this, okay? And we don't know, obviously, it's going to be different for all of you, but it does look like you already know this, and this is why you already know that you would have to do it strategically, because there, I saw it right away. When I saw Overwhelmed Secrets and the Eight of Cups, I didn't have to look at anything else. I knew that this has something to do with almost like creating some sort of escape plan without this person knowing anything, because you're not satisfied in this connection, and you already know this. Okay, so Pisces, that is your reading for the third week of August 2025. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.